And to some other atrocities which are really being committed by the Pakistan Army now. The central spokesperson, Baloch Students Organization Azad, has hit out at Pakistan and brought to fore the truth about Pakistan's brutality. The statement said, the state of Pakistan and its agencies since the beginning in Balochistan has illegally disappeared and tortured the political activities, students, teachers, journalists, lawyers, intellectuals and the human rights activists, including people from all schools of thought, while several of them have been killed in the state detention centers and their dead bodies have been trashed. That's the state of affairs of Imran Khan's Naya Pakistan, and those are the kind of reports which are now being brought to the fore, the real truth being brought to the fore by student organizations in Balochistan. Listen into those reactions.
Pakistan, Pakistan, terrorist state, Pakistan, Hindu Desh, down with Pakistan.
The purpose of this protest is to highlight the atrocities of Pakistani army and security forces. Thousands of Baloch people are being kept in the Pakistani military camps, in their secret cells, in their torture cells and in the dungeons. The Baloch political activists, social activists, literary activists, Baloch intelligentsia are facing worst kind of brutality by the Pakistani forces. They are being abducted, they are being tortured, they are being killed, and all of the news are going into dark because the Pakistani media and the international media is not allowed to visit Balochistan because the Pakistani forces have cut down the Balochistan from the rest of the world. So no media can get in there and they can access the actual situation of Balochistan.
That's the Balochi protester there, narrating the ordeal of Balochis who are now in fact being tortured, who are now being targeted by the Pakistan Army. Remember, this is a Pakistan who is trying to peddle fake news on Kashmir, who is in fact talking about human rights as far as Kashmir is concerned. And look at what these Balochis have to say. That's the real truth. That's the Naya Pakistan that Imran Khan keeps talking about. Tejinder Singh Sori joining us on the phone line to bring in more details as far as this protest is concerned. Tejinder, it's absolutely clear what the Balochis are really going through. We saw the other day also, we saw a video wherein the Pakistan Army was thrashing Balochis, and now we have these protesters coming out and talking about the real deal. Tejinder, this is not shocking, but you know, it's a reality check which Pakistan must now look at.
See, Christine, while Pakistan was doing the drama of so-called solidarity with the people of Kashmir, this was actually what was happening in various cities across the Europe. The protests were being held in Germany. The protests were being held in London outside 10 Downing Street. These are the Balochi nationals who were protesting against the forced disappearances, where the Pakistan Army is abducting the Balochis and they are being killed. Hundreds and thousands of Balochi residents, Balochi nationals have been killed, have been disappeared by the Pakistan Army in a manner in which Pakistan has indulged in a genocide of sorts of these Balochi nationals. These Balochi nationals, they want freedom from Pakistan, and you can see that they want to know the whereabouts of the people who have been abducted by the Pakistan Army, and many of them have been killed. There are many such instances where the Balochi nationals, they are kidnapped and then their whereabouts are not known.
Right.
So this is the reality of Pakistan, the atrocities which Pakistan has been committing not only on minorities but also on the Balochis. Balochistan was a separate country, but illegally it was occupied by Pakistan.
Right, Tejinder, and that's exactly why it is so ironic, because on one hand you talk about human rights violations as far as Kashmir is concerned, but what are you really doing as far as these Balochis are concerned? They're coming out and really speaking the truth against the Pak Army, clearly exposing them. Thank you, Tejinder, for bringing us all these details. We'll keep coming back to you in the day.